Hi, Quentin here. All right, guys, so today is a very special day. Today is the biggest snow day of the year, but more importantly, it's leg day. So we're starting, Skylar's here again, and he's gonna be here for most of these videos. So we're doing a hamstring curl. We like the seated hamstring curl. The one we actually do prefer is out of order, and there's things I can't say, because, fuck, I can't say that. But it fucking pisses me off, okay? And how close the fucking machines are at pisses me off too. Like, it genuinely pisses me off. Like, what the fuck is this?
You're locked in.
Guys here doing curls. Yeah, you know, you get out, in order to get out, I gotta touch them, you know? It's kind of like, it's invasive. So for the last couple of weeks, I've had the absolute pleasure of having some lower back pain. And, you know, it's been very disruptive. Now, it is something that when you do this long enough, there's always going to be something nagging you. Sometimes it's this delt, sometimes my left lat is tight, sometimes, you know, one arm is more tight than the other and one contracts easier. Sometimes it's the other one. So there's always something that you got to work around. Right now, there's something going on in my back, and it is what it is. So I actually spent the first portion of my arrival at the gym. I stretched, I did some mobility, some dynamic warm-ups, and then I went around looking for painkillers. So I was unable to find it. I was quite unlucky, but it is what it is. The show must go on, so we're still gonna push. So we're gonna do our second working set. For this one, we're gonna do SST. So Skylar is our science-based lifter. He can he can give you the full breakdown on what that means and what it entails. Skylar, take it away, please.
I wouldn't necessarily say I'm science-based, but I'll take one for the team on that. SST set, we're treating it kind of like a drop set. We're essentially going to go all out, forced reps to failure. Then we're going to pause, potentially drop the weight 10%. Second aspect of the set, we're going to go super slow negatives. You're going to count to 5 seconds backwards on every negative rep, using forced on the positives. And we're gonna fail probably about 4 or 5 reps there. And we're gonna go to the third aspect of the set, which changes the tempo to super slow positives. So we're counting to 5 on each positive rep we're doing with regular tempo on a negative. So we'll fail probably again about 4 or 5 there.
That's a lot of science.
I told you. We're super easy. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Got more. Let's go. 4. Come on, push. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 2 more after this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Yep. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. See that? Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, let's go. 2, 3. Come on, a couple more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go, push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Nice.
Yep. Good. Good. Let's work. Squeeze. Squeeze. Come on, feel it all the way through. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Let's go. Good. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. We got 3. Come on. 2. Come on, come on, come on. 1. Squeeze. Good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the emphasis on a negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control right away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Squeeze evenly through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Yep. Those last few reps that you change the tempo to the super slow positives, mentally you're going to tap out before you do physically. You can easily start to move the weight and throw the weight, but the mental battle you're going to go through, consciously trying to execute those reps as slow as possible, that's the biggest hurdle. And if you can manage it, build a lot of willpower.
There was a
Chunky?
chunk in there. Yeah. Happens to the best of us, guys. Just don't give up. Don't let that deter you. Keep filling that shape with carbs. You know, this is actually, for me personally, I was doing an extension before getting into my compounds for a long time. I always, I've had a lot of issues with my hips, with my knees, ankle tightness. And when I get into the leg press, for some odd reason, right after hitting like a one-legged extension, I just feel my best. Like I'm able to contract everything really well. But yeah, we choose this one over the double. I think that you can isolate, you can contract a little better. A big misconception that I see is people just get on the other one, they just push heavyweight. I've done that before, you know, max it out. And you can try and control it a little bit, but I still feel like you don't get too much out of those. So we don't go too heavy here. We just isolate, get a good contraction, good tempo on the way down, hard squeeze at the top, and real simple shit. So something that I really focus on here when I'm doing this one, which you can do when you're doing both legs, but I feel like you can really focus a bit more on this one. I make sure that I'm activating that higher part of the quad. I make sure I'm activating everything up here, because when you're on stage, you're posing. You see a lot of guys that have development on the lower end of their quad, but they don't have those lines going throughout their whole leg. And how you're going to develop that is by really learning how to engage. And you could do that by doing techniques like this. Very simple.
You can see by just where Quinton placing his hand on his leg, he can feel the engagement, not only here, but all the way to the top. And when you're standing there posing on stage, you'll be able to do the same. Finding these cues to be able to stimulate specific areas in the leg will make or break your stage presence. Still there.
Right into working.
Yeah.
Did we do 7?
Pretty sure I did 8. I think we did 8.
We did 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could. Do you want to touch 6 or you want to just go to 8?
Yeah, we could touch 6 for like 3-4 reps.
Yeah, so we're just going in with our hip press here. We've been doing this one for a good few weeks. Get a good connection through the hamstrings, all the way through the glutes. Nice on the quads as well. Evenly distributing here. Just trying to control tension, control the pace to ensure we got tension throughout the reps, not throw any of them, and then fail with form. And I think here we're gonna probably be aiming to fail about 20 reps. But through these sets, if I feel like somehow it's very manageable or it's like, not to say easy, but maybe I could progress up in weight, I'll try to slow the tempo down and try to make it harder on myself to ensure I'm going to fail about somewhere between 15 to 20, as opposed to just making things look easy and like moving through it easily, right? You try to make these reps and sets hard on yourself and force failure. That's how you see the best results.
Yep. Good, looks good. Come on. Come on. Five. One, let's go. Come on, dig deep, find it. Yep. Come on, find it. Come on, two more, two more. Yep, yep. Nice. Good set. Let's go. Good. Good. Control. Yep. Control. Yes. Just like that. Yes. Come on. It's easy. Let's go. Set just started. Dig. I got you. Focus. Dig. Yes. 5. Come on, man. Focus. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. Okay, let's make it harder. 4 seconds down, 2 second hold at the bottom. 1, 2, push. Good, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, push. Same thing, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Come on, let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Come on, three more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Last one. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3-second hold. 1, 2, 3, push. Oh. That's it.
Perfect. Good. Good. Yep. Good. Good. Now we go 4 seconds down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 in a hole. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Good. Let's go. We got 3, 2, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was good. What I really like about these is I think we both could have gone heavier, but anecdotally speaking, it doesn't matter how heavy I go. I could get like 20 reps, 4 sets of 20 reps. And when we really slow it down, you're putting the tension. The tension is on the muscle. You know, the muscle's working harder. Sometimes it's a little bit lighter weight than it is going all out at the heavier weight. And fuck, man, that hurt. Like, I like reaching mechanical failure as opposed to systematic failure. Now, there's a time and place for both of them, but yeah, you definitely just don't want to give out when you're doing these.
Sometimes if you can afford to challenge yourself mid-set, where it's like I was saying earlier on the hip press, if it's manageable and not as hard as you want it to be, find ways to make it harder. Find ways to force failure. Find ways to challenge yourself to get to that end point of mechanical failure without necessarily exhausting yourself through cardio, doing infinite amount of reps because maybe you undershot the weight a little bit. It's all about hitting that wall, finding a way to break through it, persist for a few more reps, and get the most out of it.
This is anecdotal, because when I was doing training, even with my previous coach before, we had these before. We'd load up, we'd have a gym pin, which I think I lost. Fuck, whoever stole it, if I find you, I'm gonna fucking kill you. But anyways, I have to beat that part out. When I would do that, it would actually aggravate my knees even more for the harder stuff. So I started implementing it at the end, and I've been able to do a bit more compound movements, or I've been able to do the compound movements pain-free. Like, my knees haven't aggravated me for months now at this point, for several reasons. But yeah, I just think maxing out, like putting 4 plates on this to start a workout, I don't know how necessary that is. I think if you really need to bring your adductors up, I mean, there could be a place for it, but I think stuff like this, the leg extensions, they're all accessory movements, you know? So I don't want to go so hard on accessories on any of them that take away from like the meat and potatoes of the training, which is the compound movements. So yeah, do it after, don't have to go as heavy, and can still really challenge myself.
I can add to it a bit. For some people, especially beginners, a really easy way for them to be able to stimulate a muscle group is to pre-exhaust, which would be essentially starting with the adductors and then moving through the compounds. The problem with that, when you're at, like, say, an intermediate level, is you have a hard time turning that muscle on or off and potentially like feeling it contract because it's already so stimulated, so pumped. So it feels like it's being engaged when maybe it's not being engaged. So by us starting with a hamstring curl, moving into leg extension, moving to our compound movements, we are aware enough of when we feel our adductor is being stimulated and working, and we try to aim for that throughout, as opposed to jamming in a bunch of blood, pre-exhausting, and then just moving through the rest of the movements, hoping that they're being contracted, right? So it's a mind muscle thing you're able to feel on and off. And it's just a phase we've been working with, where lately we're trying to isolate them specifically with the adductor machine at the end and get the most out of it then. I've always struggled to feel outer aspects of my calves. It's a hard movement for me.
He never told me that till now. Calf ebook coming out next week. $300.99.
And I had surgery like right here. I always struggle to feel this now, just because like it almost feels like unstable to push on that outer edge. That's the only shitty thing.
You feel the same thing with the one over there?
I feel the same thing on any calf
Okay,
movement.
okay.
Yeah. Like this one, I can feel a lot better.
Yeah. So the calf tip, I feel like you worked with Eric, right? So he probably showed you that technique that, like, I guess everybody knows. It's they just tell you, instead of going up and down, you're almost trying to thrust the ankle forward, as opposed to just moving your ankles up and down. You move it up and then forward, which I'm sure you've been aware of.
It's like straightening the knees and moving them back, and on the negative, allowing them to flow forward and forcing more ankle flexion. Yeah.
It's like in this motion here, a lot of people, especially beginners, just go up and down. Like you go up and then thrust the calves forward. We push those ankles forward, more activation at the back. Oh fuck, wow. Almost too good. I like pulled something in Vancouver. Like I wasn't exercising, I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting down, just selling shirts. And I just flexed my calf while I was seated, and I felt like a weird sensation. And but ever since I've been extra cautious. You know how it is, man.
Damn it.
We're built to break. We're not built to last.
It's another solid leg day. We're working towards the competition season. I'm about 22 weeks out for my pro debut, 8 weeks out for my first guest posing, so making every workout count now. It's going to be a fun year. I'm excited to show what I can do and try and hang with Q.
Yeah, it's going to be a very exciting year. Guys, right now, I don't know what show I'll do. I do know it'll be in the summer. The idea of competing overseas, I don't think that's going to happen this summer. So it's going to be in the United States of America, baby. So I'll be back soon. Just trying to get a couple things right. But I'm definitely excited. This year there's a lot of things to be grateful for this year. A lot of good things happened this past year. Learned from a lot of different things. So I'm excited to just get back to doing what I love. I mean, I've already been doing it in the off season, but I just haven't been showing you guys. So excited to show you guys this part of my journey. And let's continue to grow and get ready for these shows. Anyways, if you like the video, which I'm sure you'll like it unless you're a fucking bitch, like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see. Probably get in like a chest or a back day for one of the next ones. But hey, it just depends on when the scheduling lines up, right, Alora? So maybe it'll be another leg day. Who knows? But we'll catch you guys soon. Later.